Welcome to the channel. Producing content for over half of a decade. Hold on to your butts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Objection!
Hello everyone, welcome back to CyberDan. Tonight we are going to be streaming some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The first game, to start off at least. I have not played this game in a hot minute. I guess you'd say I played it last over a decade ago, probably. It's an old game. I played it on the Nintendo DS when it first came out. And then I played the second one, which was Justice for All. And then the third one, which was Trials and Tribulations. And they were amazing. I was immediately addicted. And yeah, so let's get right into it. It's has a bunch of court cases and murder mysteries and all that jazz, so I hope you all enjoy it. Yes. Oh, okay, so they will, yeah, you'll see that this version, the Steam version, comes with the first 3 games. There are more, but they're kind of spin-offs, and I think the most recent actual Phoenix Wright game is not even connected to story-wise, so let's get this going. Okay. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Let's see what is going on. I'll try to refrain from voice acting. I think I did that once in the I did that once before, I think when I played this for the channel a long time ago. It didn't go well. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Oh. Someone like him. Look at that grin. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. I don't think anyone does. Yeah, ever. It says a lot about you and your clients as well. Okay. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. I'm not gonna make a reference. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Conflict of interest, I knew it. Yeah. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. Sorry about that. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. Oh, I'm just gonna have to immediately go to voice acting for this guy because he's just too good. My life, everything, it's all over. Ellipses. You'll see a lot of those in this game. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death. Despair. Oh! I'm going to do it. I'm going to die. I love him. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Larry. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. You're not helping my case. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die, okay? What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from... Oh, still him. I didn't even read it. Who took away from me, Nick? Who did this? Kill him. I'll kill them all. Like I did her. Oh, wait. Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Okay, is it a woman of your age or a minor? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. You. I imagine he has some contempt in his voice when he says that. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Exposition, here we go. My first case is a fairly simple one. Well, thanks. I appreciate the tutorial message. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Him. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Coincidence. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. It smelled in our school. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. Okay, so it's more of a figurative thing. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. And an irritable bowel syndrome that let's not get into. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one. Oh, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to get some Febreze and spray this shit up. District Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Kind of unprofessional there, Judge. Murder is a serious charge. Thanks for telling me. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Me too. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, yeah. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Again, unprofessional, but okay. Yes, Your Honor. Oops. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, getting angry. You won't like me when I'm angry, Judge. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely, or you might look like a damned idiot. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. He can wait. No, I'm kidding. It would be me. It is my boss. Or it is the Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. It does smell in here. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Thanks for the pat on the back. Next question. Am I on trial? This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? If you're not completely stupid. Ooh, I know this one. Well, thank you. I'm glad you know. Glad I read the case report. Okay. It's... oh, wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. The victim's name is... that one. I, just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Yeah, me too. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record, and everybody else knows it, except for you, Phoenix. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Don't beg. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinder block. I'm not gonna click it. Mia Fey or Sid. I've been watching Scream. Cindy Stone. Let's see. Check that. Cindy's autopsy report. Okay, that's death. Got it. Cause of death. Loss of life. That kind of helps. There she is. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. But nobody knows anything else about her. Cool, huh? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. I keep almost saying Sydney. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death? Because I don't even know. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. I believe that was it. I mean, we kind of already know, but yeah. She was strangled. After reviewing court evidence, I have determined that she was strangled, poisoned, and then hit with a blunt object. I rest my case. There you go. She was struck once by a blunt object, then stabbed, then electrocuted, then thrown into a furnace, then shot out of a cannon into the sun. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Thank you. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court why you have this blunt object in your hand at this time? What was the object? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. The Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Thank you, Mr. Payne. You can be excused now. Statue. The Thinker. It's rather heavy. That might come into play. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial, which is illegal in real life. That evidence is only ammunition you have in court. Press tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. You can't call my client. Chief, what do I do now? You call the cops. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's... help your client's case. I was going to say, you don't want to do anything that helps your client's case. Okay. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. He is going to die. This could be bad. Oh, nervous twitch. Looks like me. Ahem. Mr. Buck, is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you? Getting personal already? First sentence. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were like Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Thank you, Phoenix. I was dumped. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or using me ever. You guys even know each other? Was it? What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Larry, you screwed up the case. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men, like me. Payne, how dare you? She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. How do you know all this, Mr. Payne? Did you have a court record at the time? What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all lies. It was all of them. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. He's a thief, too. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Victim apparently arrived from Paris on July 30th. The day before the murder, okay. Passport added. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. You can read, Judge. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Now he's digging too deep. It appears that she has several sugar daddies. Candy? Daddies? Sugar? Yes. Older men who gave her money and gifts. Like me. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. She was like, cougar? But like opposite? I don't know. Dude, that's so hip. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Too personal now. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Not really my choice. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Yeah, let's stop. Larry, my hands hurt. I should not have slammed them on this desk. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Relevant now. Oof, wince. I know he actually winced, but I want it to, I want these to disappear and he just says wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean by irrelevant? Are you one of the sugar daddies, Nick? The cheating she-dog. Ooh, a bit much. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drop dead. Yeah. And I mean, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Larry, if you do not stop, I will hit you with this gavel. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Okay, just cut him off completely. Nice. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. I like you, Payne. Oh boy, this is not looking good. He's sucking up to the judge. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Keep it rolling. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stopped him before. Let's hear what he has to say. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the crew. Yeah, I was there. I went. Just stopped him. Order. Well, Mr. Buttons. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Okay, is this Toad from the Mario games? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Is that possible? Can he do that? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Oh. Well, that simplifies matters. You can do that? Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Sandwich. Double mayo. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, can you stop looking like so suspicious? You sell newspaper subscriptions, this is correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. I'm not doing it. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. So are you questioning him, Judge? That seems a little bit, not to code. Testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman. Not moving. Dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Okay. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Interesting. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. That seems like a lot of stuff to unpack. I mean, I can already see like some big gaps in testimony. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Yeah, I know it's been a long time since I played the game, but this is all coming back to me really quick. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against the testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Oh. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Oh. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Now, of course, that would not fly in real life. Not sure how many cases everyone has seen, but yeah, that is not a thing. Just admitting evidence in the middle of a trial. Let's see. Blackout record added. Got it. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? You passed the bar? How? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. I picked you up off the street, and you're going to be a lawyer. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witnesses gave. Lies? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Okay. There's bound to be a contradiction in the evidence? First, contradictions between the court contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Tongue-tied. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Yeah. Rub it. Okay. Open the court record with tab. Then point out contradictions in the testimony. Great. Cross-examination. I was going door to door. Okay, this is what he said before. So, selling subscriptions. Got it. Let's press him. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. It's like a criminal fleeing the scene of the crime. Like you. The defense requests the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course. What the witnesses means is that the men he saw looked suspicious. Just like him. Just like that. So what happened next? Hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Yeah, we do have to press it. Half open, you say? Yes. The door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. It's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see. What happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Hold on. Let's see. I just gotta go through the evidence a little bit. Okay, he arrived from Paris on the 30th. That doesn't really apply. Yeah, heavy, okay. Okay, electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. And he saw... Wait, so but he arrived there at 1? Then I saw her lying there on a woman not moving, dead. Quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Oh, okay. Yeah, how would he know the phone wasn't working if he didn't go inside? The phone in the apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no. No, it wasn't. Right. Well, you say you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Okay. Nearby park and found a public phone. What do you have to say about this? Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. I have to check that one more time here. June 6th. Wait, let me see that one more time here. Nearby park and found public phone. Okay, let's press it. 1 p.m. You certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Yeah. Present some evidence and contradict him. Okay. But yeah, that wouldn't... Wait, he said it wasn't in the building, though. Let's see, it was 1 p.m. So I'm thinking I have to present the case file. Because, of course, the power would have been out. But he said he went to... Well, let's try. Found public phone. Okay. 1 p.m. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, that would make more sense, because if she died between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m., yeah, okay, I just had my time mixed up, I guess. If she died between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m., and he went to call at 1 p.m., that doesn't add up, so let's try.
Objection!
Yeah, okay, good. You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m., for certain. My hands hurt again. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. You hear that music a lot. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death was sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? How do you explain getting your suit at the gap? Oh, that. Oh, sweating it up. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No, I don't believe that. After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saad, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Put him on the spot. Point out all kinds of contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Like me telling you that you're a competent man. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Great. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? This time without lies, if, possible. Okay, time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Uh-oh. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay. Is the judge too smart for this? I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Really? Okay. Right. You know what to do. I do. I've got this one. Did he already forget that, like, the power was out? Or... You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. The voice saying, coming from the TV. Alright. You have to find, like, the right statement to present evidence on. Let's see. The victim must have been watching a video too. Okay. Alright, so I think it has to be this one. Watching a video. So present. Where's the time here? Will it work?
Objection!
Yeah, good. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said over there that the blackout was at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. I'm just gonna dehydrate. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. You're blind after all. God. I will irk. The defense has a point. This would never happen in real life. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ellipses. Ah, a hair. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Preferred. There. These constant corrections are harming your credibility, if you ever started with any. That, and you seem rather distraught. Your toupee keeps flying up. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. This is getting spicy. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to kill. God, he's so. He might be as dense as Phoenix. He'll use it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Okay. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay. Hearing the time. Trying to build up suspense here. After I didn't hear the time, I saw it.
Hold it!
That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Hold it!
A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon.
Hold it!
The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. Was that even brought up before? That's why I said what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Kinda. Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Yeah. I don't know what I see. Now, find the contradiction. Got it. Okay. Here's I saw it. Okay. Oh yeah. Alright. Okay, I think I I have to kind of... This never comes into play, by the way. It's kind of like a... It could be a running gag if you keep showing it to people. It's not evidence. Let's see. Loss of blood to blunt trauma. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just like kind of trick this guy a little bit. So, let's see.
Objection!
Okay. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock? Oh. How is it supposed to be a clock? Well, you with your objections and your lawyering evidence, who do you think you are? Some kind of lawyer man? Just answer the question, Mr. Sod. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? Can you tell your client to stop? As the witness stated, or your witness, sorry, not client, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue, my apologies. I see. So, can you clarify anything else? So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? Yes. You always say yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known this weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. You're smarter than you look. And sharper than your hair. The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. No. You're lying. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I'll go in there myself and kill somebody. Doesn't help my case. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with that clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Now he's calm. Mr. Saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned in your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? Questioning a witness? Are we mad? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? I don't think so. I can point. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate on? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I did, yes. That day, I never. Look, the clock. I am the clock. I am the table. Gwah! Awkward. Shut up. I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims, except for everything he just said. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. Chief. Mr. Payne. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? No, there is no evidence tied to this case. Defense rests. The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely a clock. A fact, which is clear if you simply... Okay, so this is going to be the help meter, if you want to call it anything. I get it wrong, that drops, basically. Examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors who aren't present. Try sounding the clock. Let's try it. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Now let me hit him in the head with it, and we'll see if it will really be a murder weapon. I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Oh! Apparently a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. Ha 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 ha. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, you can tell me what time it is now, or can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Whoa, well, close, at least on the East Coast. It's 11:25. As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely in discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, put your toupee back on. Try to talk your way out of this one. Haha! You forgot one thing. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? You can't prove that when you have no case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, I know you were just thinking that just now, but watch your mouth. It seems like you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Cool. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Okay. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod. No further questions? I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. I testify. Shame. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal? Yeah, because you are one. You lawyers are all slime. Sure. How did you find that out? I almost had him. Maybe if I hit this harder, he'll give up. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Yeah, you can't do that. I'm the lawyer. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think like the thinker. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was that clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof, okay? Right? Roger. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Always yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Fancy pants. Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. Let me think outside the box. Alright. Okay. So I kind of know this already, but Cindy, she was in Paris, and she just got home the day before the murder, of course. So she probably had no time to switch around the timing of the clock, and all this doesn't apply at all. So it wasn't running 3 hours slow. And this is why. That victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset the clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard was when you struck her in the head was in her apartment. Oh, in her apartment was wrong. Okay. Proof enough for you, Mr. Side, or should I say, Mr. Did It? It's like a Dan joke. Everybody calm down. Order, order. Mr. Todd's dead. Get the coroner. Why'd I fade out? Check the electricity. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He's dead. I mean, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I wouldn't be. I don't think you have ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Yeah, this would kind of doesn't happen in one day, normally, ever. And finally, the true find the true culprit at the same time. Tongue twisted. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is a formality, but this court finds defendant Mr. Larry Butts not guilty. You're all under arrest. Everyone watching this trial. You don't bring confetti into a courtroom. That's unprofessional. And with that, this court is adjourned. After I indict every single one of you. It turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people would out of the house. Wow, that's pretty fucked up. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself in to do his dirty work. And she turned into like that one Pokemon that you can only see the pupils on the eyes. Ditto? I think so. While he was searching her place, the victim returned and said, "What the hell are you doing in my home? I'm calling the cops." Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find, being his forehead, and killed her. District Court lobby, defendant lobby number 2. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. Yeah, it was a miracle. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not all. You fought your own battles in there. Not really. You kind of saved me. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. You must have had some like really shitty endings to your trials, because that was not satisfying. I've never seen the chief look so happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. And that's game. Great. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Ah, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad Larry. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. Go home. Sleep. And take a shower. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Exactly what I was thinking. Congratulations, Harry. I won't say anything. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. Punch right to the face. Oh, you almost got that far. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, but no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Screw you, Larry. I'm putting you in jail now. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Oh. Oh, no. A present for me? He's gonna hit her with it. Are these officers just gonna stand there and do nothing? Wait. Wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. You stole them, didn't you? You stole them from a rummage sale and put your name on it or something. I don't know. Really, you? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Sob. Larry, are you so sure? Squeeze me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, Soke. What? Soke? Oh, it's not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Check. No. Something that proves how you felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? She's talking about this. But she did have it in her possession. I mean, she didn't like throw it away or something.
Take that!
Hit him with it. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh. What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She loved you. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? I think it's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling, good. Don't remind Larry that, you know, the giant blunt weapon that ended his love life. No, sorry, that's dark. Well, make of it what you will. You're a murderer after all, Larry. I mean, no, you're not guilty. Not guilty. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. God, he has some serious condition here. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Now I'm going to send him to the loony bin. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. You kind of need it. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. They don't. People too. They do. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. That is not true. I believe in plenty of people. Screw me. Right? Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Be happy. Dance. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Don't stop believing. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? No. Yes. I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? Kinky. Well, we'll drink a toast to the innocent butts. Yeah. Well, speaking of Harry, where'd he go? You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the butt and said, "Gee, Nick, nice ass. I mean, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. So he's not going to pay us. Great. I didn't know it then. But that clock was going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry? Ooh. Would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. So that will conclude tonight's live stream. We will have to pick this up again. I had a lot of fun. Yeah. So it only took about a little bit over an hour to complete that episode. We will, like I said, pick it up. Hopefully next Sunday. I wanted to get back on track doing once a Sunday. And hopefully this is a good start. And, okay. So once again, thank you all for watching. This has been a CyberDan live stream, and we have just played Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night.
Objection!